Who do you think will be the best leader?
It's in flux. I think the best leader would be somebody.
But what I did watch, he kind of dodged a lot of questions.
Who would you vote for?
I would vote for.
We're here at a 4th of July festival here in Colorado, a state that was a swing state, but for the last 4 elections, they have voted for the Democratic Party. Today, we're going to see if anything has changed. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel right now, and let's see what happens. All right, guys, we are here with...
I'm Stefano.
Hi, Stefano. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th to you guys too.
So I was wondering, what do you think about the current state of our country right now?
Honestly, our founding fathers founded the country, and today is a very special day to celebrate that as a community, to come together. But since with everything that's going on, I think today is a perfect day to come together as a community to celebrate the 4th of July of our independence.
Yeah, I like that. And what did you think about the first presidential debate? Who do you think won?
Honestly, I believe Trump won. Because I believe that he is a faithful man, and he's done such more than Joe Biden, because he wasn't going to isolate us since COVID hit. He was going to keep us all together, and he was going to keep us all, our immunities safe, instead of just being isolated in our schools, just not being social enough, and we're not coming as a community or gathering with each other.
That makes sense. And so what do you think about Joe Biden's current state?
I think Joe Biden is pretty dumb enough to not to see what is really going on, because like the debate, like Trump said, we're about to go to World War III, and it's coming really soon, and I believe that. But I also believe that he's smart enough to make the right decision to let us come together and to let everybody have a voice on our opinion for the election.
We are here with
Randy.
Randy. Hi, Randy. So I was wondering who won the presidential debate?
The first one?
Yeah.
It's got to be Trump.
Okay, and why do you say Trump?
Because he could form a complete sentence. But it was close. It was close, though.
He was following us.
Yeah.
And so what do you think about Joe Biden's condition, and what do you think is going to happen if he can't make it to the election?
I think if the Democratic Party wanted to win, they'd find a replacement and have Joe Biden endorse whoever the option was.
Okay. And so what do you think about the current state of the United States right now, and who do you think will be the best leader?
It's in flux. I guess it's on your opinion too, but I think the best leader would be somebody. I mean, the president's only one part of the whole situation, so I mean, it's still going to be the same, generals and Supreme Court justices, and it's bigger than just the executive branch. But I still think the Democratic Party would be better off being in charge.
The Democratic Party?
Yes.
Okay, so you will vote for Biden?
If I have to, yeah, but I think he should pass it off onto somebody else and endorse that candidate.
Oh, I see. And why do you vote for Biden instead of Trump?
A lot of reasons. There's a few things I like from the far right side, but the far left outweighs it in my opinion. And I think the biggest issue right now is Project 2025. And that's what's really leading me towards the Democratic side.
What is Project 2025?
It's so big. I know it has a lot to do with 3 more seats are coming up in the Supreme Court, and it's already bad enough that they have the majority, and the way they want to be able to fire a lot of people that's within the government and replace it by executive order. Just look up Project 2025.
Okay.
I don't think it's good for anybody.
Okay. So you're voting for Biden because you really are passionate about Project 2025.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Yeah, I'm not voting for Project 2025. Can't vote for Trump.
So I was wondering what you think about the current state of the United States right now.
It's getting sad.
Sad. And why do you say sad?
Because there's too many things going on in this world right now, and they need to get straightened out.
Like what specifically?
Like immigration and just a lot of things that are going on.
All the money that they're giving to all these other countries, when we have poverty and veterans that need more help over here.
Yes.
And so you served in the U.S. Army?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And what did you guys think about the first presidential debate?
I didn't like it. It was too much back and forth with each other. Didn't talk about anything that they needed to talk about for the United States, and it wasn't good for me. I didn't like it.
Who do you think won, or who would you vote for?
I would vote for President Trump, for the old president.
And why do you say that you would vote for Trump?
Because I think he's more powerful than Biden, and between the two of them, he would be a better president.
And do you guys think that Biden will be able to make it to the actual elections?
I hope not.
No. He doesn't look in very good shape the way he has been, and he's just not playing. You know, he's too old, first of all, and I'm old myself. But you know, Trump's not any the same age bracket too. So, and that's not very much of a choice, in my opinion.
What's your name?
I'm Blaine.
Blaine?
Blaine, yes.
And so you're working the lemonade stand?
Yes, ma'am.
I love that. Do you own like the business, or?
I do, yes.
That's cool. Entrepreneurship. I love it.
Thank you.
So who are you gonna vote for this election?
This election, to be honest, I don't quite know yet. Maybe this guy. Yeah, my buddy Spencer. I hope both of them lose, in all honesty. Yeah.
You hope they'll all lose?
I'm not super political, but they're both bad choices in my mind.
What did you think about the debate? Who won?
Who won? Definitely not Biden. It was kind of sad, but Trump lied a lot. They both did. It's kind of a...
What did Trump lie about?
All sorts of things, and he kind of like, I didn't watch all of it, but what I did watch, he kind of dodged a lot of questions about like Jan 6 and all that, and it's like, just own up to it, you know? It's not that hard.
Yeah. And so does it seem like Joe Biden is able like to make it to the election?
I mean, I think he's able to make it to the election. Is he totally cognitive, like up top? I don't know. It doesn't seem that way, but he's really old. They both are, and that's kind of what happens when you get old, you know?
Yeah.
Like I said, I want them both to lose. So.
Yeah, I see. Well, good luck today.
Thank you.
Okay, so your sign says, Republicans, Democrats, we are all much more alike than they say. We are. Change my mind. So I don't feel like changing your mind, but I'm just wondering, like, who do you think won the presidential debate?
The best comment I heard about the presidential debate is the Viking Space Voyager is a spaceship that won that debate because it's leaving this planet at 17,000 kilometers a minute away from us after watching that debate. And that's what I'm saying. We're all much more alike than they say we are. And there's a big problem with this fake division that's being created between two parties when Republicans, Democrats, and Independents, especially here in Colorado, we actually are way more alike than they want to let us admit. And that's why the division has to stop. And that debate was a perfect example of it. I wanted to hear about what was going to happen, and we were arguing about golf. And it was more than problematic. It's that not only was it said by one candidate, it was also the bait was taken by the other. And I'm just trying to make it to where the normal people like you and me not only have a voice, but have the voice in our government.
Yeah. And so what do you think about the current situation in our country right now, and what president would be a better fit to lead us?
I would say that the presidential candidates right now both have created so much division that I can't say that either one is going to lead us correctly, and that's what's scaring me. What I'm trying to focus on personally is making sure that I'm doing well with the city and the government that I'm part of now, and then going to the state level, because in reality we concentrate so much at the top of that ticket with the presidential, but the ones that matter are definitely the state government and the municipal and county governments. Actually deal with most of our everyday lives. So my main mission for the presidential race is to tell everybody we have to understand that down the ballot is what matters as much, if not more, than one office as the presidency, in my opinion.
Okay, and so you don't really necessarily have a preference of who you think would be a better president?
I have the preference that we had two candidates that we could actually not that we hated one so much that we vote for the other, but I wish we had two candidates that we actually cared about on their values and their issues. And we weren't talking about most of the stuff that we are. The best thing that could ever happen, in my opinion, in this country is both of them back out of this race. I think it would. I think that would change the whole dynamic of what happens. And however that affects me politically, I think it's the truth that most of us feel, and someone's got to say it.
And so, what person do you see could lead this country? Kamala Harris, Michelle Obama, anybody else specifically?
Oh, they'd have to run a campaign, and I'd like to hear, but I'd like to hear about the issues instead of hearing about the back and forth between two characters. I think
Putting on a show kind of thing.
for voters that are already locked step with each one of them, and while the independents, which is most of our state, go, what are we going to do now? And it's really problematic, and it's just really sad. I have people that are 18 years old and they're like, this is the first time I'm a football coach here in Brighton. They're like, I'm going to have to vote. Who do I vote for? And I'm like, gosh, that's too bad. This is your first vote on president. But remember, president matters a lot less than we think it does. What matters is the rest of us. State senate that I'm running for, that matters. It affects our everyday life. What I do at city council, it affects everyday life. And the president is oftentimes not, it's seen as an office that affects us more than it really does. And we focus on it too much, and then we become partisan based on those issues. And that's what I want to try to get away from, or at least let people know that, because a lot of people don't know that, in my opinion.
Aquí estamos con
Carlos Beltrán, el paletero.
el paletero. ¿Y qué tal el negocio?
Pues está calmado hoy.
¿Calmado? ¿Muchas compras?
Está muy lleno mi carrito todavía.
Ah, está muy lleno, porque hace calor, entonces
Hace mucha calor.
hay
y
oportunidad.
La gente no está comprando mucho ahora. Sí.
Porque los precios ya están más caros.
Y todo también está muy caro. Pero pues a ver qué Dios dice, a ver si más al rato se vende más.
Sí, esperamos que sí. Bueno, quería preguntarte qué pensaste sobre el debate del presidente y las elecciones. ¿Qué piensas?
Pues la mera verdad, no miré el debate, pero pues a ver que gane el mejor y el que sea mejor presidente, pues.
¿Qué piensas de Joe Biden y qué piensas de Donald Trump?
Pues no sé, Donald Trump pues lo traen en muchos problemas, pero pues yo no sé quién va a ganar, la mera verdad.
¿Quién prefieres tú?
No, pues se me hace que el Biden.
Biden. ¿Y
Sí.
por qué Biden?
Porque pues es demócrata y pues porque no sé, no es como muy racista y eso. El otro, el Trump, como que le tira mucho a la raza, a los latinos y pues no sé.
¿Sientes que Trump da mala fama a los latinos?
Sí, pienso, pero también cuando estuvo él de presidente pues hizo bien las cosas, o sea, la economía estaba mejor que ahora está todo bien caro, casas bien caras, todo, las rentas bien caras y la mera verdad pues yo no sé la mera verdad ni qué decir ya, pues, a ver quién queda, pues que gane el mejor.
¿Viste como el condición de Biden? Como ya no habla bien, ¿qué piensas que él puede llegar a las elecciones o no?
Pues también por la edad, yo pienso que Biden también por la edad ya no, como que ya está un poco old para que vuelva a hacer otra vez el trabajo de presidente.
Sí, pero de todos modos que te vaya bien.
Sí, muchas gracias.
The most shocking part about today was when that one guy told me that he believes that Trump won the debate and yet he's going to vote for Biden. Anyways, I wanted to share my software with you guys. Watch what happens when you call my business and I don't answer the phone because I'm busy, I'm at a restaurant or something like that. Oh no, this company is not answering their phone. They're going to lose my business because I'm going to move on to the next one. So I just received a text message reminding me to call that person back. And I also just received a text message that said, hey, this is Excel. I saw that we missed your call. How can we help you? So this is so crucial to any business who has people calling you so that if you miss a call, you'll still be able to get appointments, leads, and build trust with your customers. So if you guys want a demo on how this works, go to goexcel.com and we're giving the first 10 people $100 off every single month. So hurry and get your appointment, and thanks for watching this video. Bye.